Time to say farewell to all the companions. And maybe see him abandoning, because why not? Shadowheart.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up. You can say that with a straight face after all the times I had to come to your aid. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Still look horrible. I so messed up. Anyway.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it?
I feel like that's not anything related to the Illithid, but...
I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Truly. Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister. One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep.
Ooh.
It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents and where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
It really was. So I'll go with this one.
And oh so modest. Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister.
Oh, I kill everyone.
Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice.
I mean, that makes sense.
Don't worry.
You're similar to a goddess.
I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poison blade to best me. Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
One. Yeah, Nocturne.
None other. The matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my oldest friend. I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shar entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes, I'll be ready. I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or
Nice.
head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight.
Nice.
I'd love to see if there's any truth to
Cats.
that.
That does sound awesome.
But enough about me. What have you been up to?
Oh, that's the perfect answer, isn't it? What have you been up to? Leave. Yeah.
Don't be a stranger.
I'm gonna try it.
All this stimulating conversation
Really?
leaves you hungry.
This Illithid
to
stuff.
speak is not enough. You wish to explore the brain of your friend with your beak. Think of Shadowheart's cerebellum, which controls her dexterous hands. Any ritual caster must have a tightly commanded hindbrain.
Really? Oh, a 15? Why is it a 15 and not eat her brain?
This
I have to do that with
is
everyone.
highly illogical. There are plenty of other craniums awaiting your
God,
section.
this makes
And
being a nail with it
this
even
is a
worse.
prize
Which I already knew it was
ally.
bad, but damn.
And besides, this brain before you, its endorphins are in a joyous flow.
I look horrible.
It is a wonderful scent, the odor of friendship.
I have to do a constitution saving throw and everything. How you been, Scratch?
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
A D20.
Your invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
Throw it.
Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement.
Do I have the prisoner? No. I just have an extra set of underwear. Hot pants. The Devil's Crush. Did I steal Karlach's clothes? Oh, she moved. Let's see what Will's been up to.
I smell like
His armor
a
seemed weird.
70-year-old cinder. Withers yanked me from Avernus with my blade halfway through a Cambion's belly without so much as a chance at washing up. Well, never mind that.
You look
By
scrawnier.
the stars' light and the moon's glow, it's so good to see you.
I guess
But
we both
damn
in
it
Venice.
all, you are too bold a soul to be slinking in the shadows. I'm sorry. I promise your sacrifice has not gone forgotten. It's afforded me a life of my own making. Hunting and hell slaughter. The hell hunt is both duty and thrill. The
Are you a
demons
fighter now?
I've disintegrated. The devilkin I've bled. The stories I could tell. I don't suppose you'd indulge me. Yes, but just the one, or I'll be yammering all night.
Yeah.
You want to hear about the Amnitsu at the Styx? The three-tusked Orthon? Or the invading Goristroy?
I have no idea what any of this.
Styx devils, they're called. They usually prefer the frozen wastes of Stygia, but Zariel's got a few of her own for guarding the River of Blood. Fat bastards, all of them. Was on the heels of Amerigan who'd been stalking the wild hills and sprinted a little too close to the Styx. I felt my mind start to drain, an Amnitsu speciality. Bought just enough time for one of its minions to grab me and dangle me over the river. Could feel the Styx tugging at my memories as I hung over it, eager to drink me dry. Good thing I never touched foot in the hells without my companion wolf, Lily. She was just the distraction I needed. She nipped at the
Where
minion's
is she?
heels and I leapt from its grasp, unsheathed my short swords, and rushed at the Amnitsu in a fury. When we'd finished, all that remained was a pair of paltry wings atop a pile of viscera. I won't lie. Losing the eldritch blasts and the hexes took some getting used to.
Or use Texas.
Nothing but void where once there was hellfire. So I stoked new fires in myself using the lessons my father once taught me. The blade of Avernus is a ranger, a hunter of the most hellish prey.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. They switch to Ranger's fine. Otherwise, you'd be
The night's young.
fighter.
You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Okay, why? At least it didn't try to his brain.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks of it.
No doubt about it. Engine's cooking hotter here.
Let's see what Volt says.
Damn.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking, well... Our
Ugly.
skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Always, my friend.
Nice.
But the villain I must needs slay today is my greatest yet. A deadline. You won't be surprised to find I'm soon to publish a little holiday read about our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you didn't even bother with the release form.
Damn.
You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
That's what I was gonna say. The hero and I.
Me? It's all Volo as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you.
Bro, Volo's just.
Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
What else was there? It was Jahir. Man, everyone keeps moving. Is there just a boat? Jahira. Even though I never use you.
You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. Your higher form has brought with it some higher manners, then.
I doubt it.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My
Man, I
first,
look horrible.
since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more.
Nice.
Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
I didn't know
The
about
upper
that one.
city has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder's scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No dust left to sneeze at. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity.
Yes.
Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds.
Mm.
They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs.
Ha.
I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
So you have to drink it all. Gale hasn't moved at all. Gale just sits there.
Goodness. Was Faerun always so dull? Still, at least the company was worth the trip, if not the view. I'm forgetting my audience. Etiquette amongst the gods works rather differently. They're a lot more direct, shall we say. I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events.
It's like all silver.
First,
Or
I
platinum.
retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb
So
within
full
me
of
was the
self.
half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mistra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
God of wasting. Yes.
Mortals and their jokes. I did think to bless the heavens with my own inimitable wit, but, alas, most gods are rather devoid of humor. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're central to my doctrine. Those drawn to the Galarian Creed don't merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that preceded them. I was nothing. A drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm their
More like the god of egotism.
proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
I should have been able to become a god.
Precisely. Though that isn't to say I'm averse to the odd bit of direct encouragement. A whisper in the ear of a struggling artisan. A breeze to flutter the pages of a tome before a frustrated mage. A magical weapon stumbled upon by a desperate would-be hero. I am ambition incarnate.
Did get
As
to use
indistinguishable from that most
Divine
potent
intervention.
sensation as Mistra herself is from the weave. And word is spreading. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm.
Man, they really love
This is only the beginning.
Yeah, let's go with that
Don't
one.
worry. With the ambition you hold, you'll never be too far from my sights. Pursue your dreams, and keep me in your prayers, and who knows? They might just get answered.
Such a dick.
The day I pray to you, Gale, is the day up is down, left is right, and Tressim's a cat's.
There we go.
Well, there he is, Gale in all his glory. I hope you're happy, the god of ambition. Have you ever heard anything more
I
ridiculous?
never got to continue a request. It was sad.
Not in the least. And who led him straight to such ridiculous notions?
He let himself there. I tried to put him
Who
away.
left that crown in the river where any foolish wizard could swim down and pick it up?
Larry.
You were looking out for him. I expected better of you. But it would make everything so much easier. I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to
Are
learn
you?
nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She
does that
misses him
sound?
so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was.
What's the sound?
Jolly good. I'll tell Mrs. Dekarios to be expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party,
I know
dear.
nothing about you.
I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
What's that sound? When you're god of ambition, the creature has 10 bonus abilities. Wow. So bad. Major? Damn.
Moving ahead.
I realized I lost some people. Well, more people than I thought, but. Billy. I do know what here.
Hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about
And
the
I
music
wish she was
choice.
the Horn girl.
You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little. Milil. Though if the lack of song prayers is anything to go by, that name carries less weight than it used to.
Musical prayers were once offered to Menil, Lord of Song,
Is it
a
God?
minor deity
Minor
whose
deity.
worship faded after offending the trickster god Cyric.
Wow.
I'm washed up, I'm afraid. You know?
Yeah.
You're bloody right. It is an honor. Finally. The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for? Fantastical news. Carry on I shall.
Okay, where's Karlach? We were traveling together, so I don't even know what. Let's hear Cloud Giant strike.
Oh shit. Oh my god. He wasn't kidding. Withers, you mad bastard! You brought us back! Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Oh man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be alright for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months.
Damn. Let's give her a hug.
Every time.
Cause why not? Everyone needs a hug. Still never got to romance you. Very sad. Why is she growing blue? Some, oh.
Here, here. Enjoy it, soldier. You've earned it. She's got a knight in her, I think. Any trouble and I'll toddle back off to hell quick as you please. Oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. An old acquaintance called Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
We're definitely level 20 by now, right? Guess I talked to everyone. Still missing some spells. Like, I definitely want to come back to this, but I also kind of want to throw on mods or see if they're doing it. Really? Is this stealing? I don't know what I would do with any of that. Little pendant. Bull's Guide to Baldur's Gate signed. The Montclair special one. Holy water. Essence of Planetar feather. Recipe of elixir of arcane. Damn.
This one night is like any other, and yet different.
Still don't know what you are.
Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
Wrigley.
If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break.
Nah.
Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now.
For now.
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
True. Yeah, more adventures.
To you.
I remember I chose the voice in the beginning and never used it. I think there's like one chance that it gets used. It's a little weird. Like where the voice lines are reduced. Save a day, make the ultimate sacrifice, become a mind player. Defeat what? Oh, I didn't read the last one. So the only thing this would be good if there's like side images. I don't know. Oh, sweet, I can scroll. I like these ones. At least you can kind of. Like, is there any post credit? So many names. See, this is better. It's like you still get to read it. Always constant moves, but you can speed it up a little bit. And honestly, some people could read it this fast, or even faster, actually. Easily faster. So many things I missed. So many choices I would change. So many people, what's the deuce? There's a lot of Brazilians. French, I mean, that's shorter. Yeah, like you see other ones and you see like Brazil and it's like everyone. It's like we can't even go up. Spanish, I mean, even the Spanish one's less. It's Brazilian, just okay. Ukrainian, there you go. Massive. They just speedrun, you know, a lot of people. Airship interaction. Cheekbone. Fire without smoke. Got some good names. Goblins Enterprises. Hide and Seeds. Original Force. Player 1 trailers. Storm videos. 2 ink, 1 person. As the agency is casting Alienware, Dead Babylon, Casting Collection, Lemon Sky Animation, Logic Locks, Computer Props, Teams, Unlocked.gg, Vivid Dream, Show Studios. Interns. Playtesters chosen by the Absolute. Ah, playtester's nice. There's separate playtesters for the Absolute. These all the people that played before launch. Like the alpha. Oh my god, that just on M, that's a lot. Special thanks, oh god. Best metal band in the world. So much. Myself for being awesome. Wow. Shout out to the boys. My phrase and total devotion to coffee. And to the ultimate troll, he knows why. In the other languages, damn. Noodle my cat. This is in remembrance. Wow, this many babies during the whole legal bits. Yeah, that's a lot of legal bits. 2.5 million early access, let alone how much came after.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
I don't know if Withers is above gods or what. Or is it just a higher god? Or I know what continue would do. It'd just be right there, reunion camp. Yeah. Is it this the last save? I think this is the last save that I can choose to be bad. So I think I'll go for the really bad ending, and then it'll be this. I'm going to switch over. Well, not even switch over. Start trying out damn, I forget the name. Oh, well. Why am I so bad at this? Persona. Damn it. I'm an idiot. Anyway, the Persona 3 remake. But anyway.
Stop! Stop! What are you doing?
Together
so many ways to get to the ending. Which is why I was wondering, I was like, oh my god, what are these like 21-minute speedruns? It's obviously because there's some endings you can just choose an ending right away. Basically. Ah, yeah, wine player. One-shot dragons, let's go. The whole head, damn.
In my name.
See, that's the one time where it actually uses the voice. Like, what? Bring the terror, take control of the nether brain, and bend the world too. Yeah. I wonder if there's a one other achievement I can get. Just a random. There we go. That one works. Just reminded me of random achievements. Anyway, yep. So, Persona 3 on Saturday. Which is it weird to play the remake before even playing Persona 5 or anything? It doesn't matter. Hehehe. I have an idea.
Baal's chosen has been bled. Are you sure? The blades and just...
Let's see what this does. Best be on my way.
Oh.
The annals, the truth of the crown, I hope. All that stands between us, and since when have we sought to avoid trouble, eh? Come now. Then we ought to make time. This could be the answer to everything. I hope you're right, because if you're wrong, then
That stopped him from being god
Baal's
on.
a monster.
What?
What's on your mind?
Good. Now I need to
Library.
set your
Yes, of
level.
course. Ah, I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast
Wait, what is-
need of my services.
What is this? Gale triggers the nether's orb in his chest, destroying everything. Just gonna off himself for no hassle reason. Game over. Even though that was just an option. it was just completely pointless too. Didn't even change anything. It's like, oh yeah, cool. Anyway, the achievement is Jack of all trades, I think. Which is something bad, and you never should do it. But it's funny. Also, I'm surprised Withers has more to say. I don't remember him having much to say other than, would you like to hire someone or...
Thou walkest alone on all these harsh nights. Love is no domain.
I'm still ever haunted by mystery, and no one
But
piqued my
it is
interest.
often cited as the purpose of mortal life. And thou,
I wanted to... Where did
fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Where's Arabella gone?
Or mayhaps
Okay.
a resurrection, as thou...
You are now a barbarian to start. I didn't even know where the multi-class button was to start. That was a whole different problem. Get level 2 cleric? I didn't even... Oh no, that's why he was doing it. Sorcerer points, let's go.
Your desire.
Didn't I get them all? Why didn't I get the achievement? You have to finish the game? Maybe. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. Be back on Saturday. Bye.